Hello everyone, this is a science project on how to make a lemon battery. Now we all know the principle that if two different metal electrodes are immersed into an acid, it generates flow of electrons, which is what we call as electricity. So the requirements for this project are a galvanized nail or a screw will also do. Then you'll require a lemon fruit. Other fruits like apple, banana can also work. You'll need copper wire or copper coin also. Our government doesn't issue a copper coin, so I've used this desoldering wire. You'll also need 2 jumper cables with a crocodile pin. Now you got to drill the screw inside the lemon, this much, see, and then give a cut to the other end here and immerse the copper wire, 2 electrodes, that is a zinc electrode and a copper electrode, this that is immersed into citric acid. Citric acid is an acid present in lemon in tremendous quantities, so that will generate a flow of electrons and you will get a DC type of electricity. First I'll connect the jumper cables so that the voltage won't fluctuate. You see the voltage is 0.99 volts, 9899 volts, but the negative sign here represents that we have connected the opposite terminals. That means I've connected the negative one with copper and the positive one with zinc, which should be the other way around. This copper wire is a positive terminal and this zinc is a negative terminal. Let's check out when we turn the other way around. This is positive 0.98. That means zinc is negative and copper is positive. This is an LED lamp or LED bulb, and you got to know something about it before you proceed the experiment. So LED is basically light emitting diode, and there are 2 terminals. It has a positive terminal and negative terminal. I'll show you the picture on how to recognize the positive and the negative terminal. So the identification of the terminal is based on the location of the flat spot. So the flat spot represents the negative terminal and the other is the positive terminal. We'll connect it to our lemon battery and see what happens. So I've dimmed the lights so that if at all there is any glow, it will be visible. So we'll just connect the terminals. This is the negative terminal. Let's see if there is any glow. No, there isn't any. So the voltage generated is just less than 1 volt, so we'll need some more lemons to generate more voltage and to make this LED bulb glow. So what we'll do is we'll connect multiple lemons in a series. So, or else you can just cut the lemon into 4 parts and then connect them in series, and even that would do. So this is my lemon battery assembly. I've cut lemon into 5 pieces so that it generates about 5 volts, and I've connected them in series. So you see, I've tied the zinc nail with the copper wire and just inserted the copper wire over here and to the negative, to the positive. The negative electrons flow from negative to positive here, and from here again to negative, and here positive. So the current keeps on adding, and this way. See, I've connected the jumper cables. This is the negative terminal, as you remember, zinc nail with, yes, this is the first lemon and this is the positive terminal. I've connected it to positive input into the multimeter, and we'll see how much the voltage reading is. It is 5.43 volts, and I guess it is enough to light a LED bulb. So let's connect jumper cables with the LED. So this is positive, and see, it is glowing. And if I just drop it, so if I connect it, so if I drop it, thank you.